If you only have one set of weight, it's not a problem at all, but I'm just gonna give you an option to add intensity by increasing your weight on the second round. So just, we're trying to change things up. This week, our focus is on resisting adaptability. So I know we've all been really good at adapting to life, right? But like when we just do that in our bodies all the time, then we just our bodies just don't have to work as hard. And our physical bodies, I'm talking about our muscular strength and endurance and all those things. So anyways, so when that happens, when we just kind of do the same thing over and over and, same reps or same weight or whatever it might be, same exercises. So we don't see the same gains or losses in some cases as we might want. So I really try to change things up as much as possible with you guys, and I think you know that. But I'm just going to play around with some different things that we haven't done for a while today and on Wednesday. So hope you have fun with it. Like I said, one set of weight is great. If you have two, even better. And then a mat, and then we'll be good to go. So we're going to start warming up with some stretches and some dynamic warm-ups, and then we'll get going into the workout. Okay? All right, I'm going to put on speaker view so you can see me better. So mute yourselves, please. Let me make sure I'm recording here. Yep, okay, we are good to go. All right. So I know that I just said I'm going to change things up on you, but this is one thing that I just really think is really important for a warm-up, and it's our walkouts, it's our inchworm. So just play along with me right now, okay? There's going to be some other things coming. So walk it out into a plank. Okay, I want you to rock forward and back in that plank position. Okay, and then go ahead and rock back into a downward facing dog. We're going to take this down into our cobras. We're going to do our cobras right here in the warm-up. So go ahead and drop your hips to the ground, lift your chest, and then rock your hips back, and go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet. So see a little variation there. Bend your knees, roll up, and again, walk it out. So we are going to do this 10 times so we get our cobras in. So hold here, rock forward and back on your toes. Okay, push back into a downward facing dog. And then just go ahead and rock forward, lower yourself down, drop your hips, however that looks for you. And feel a nice stretch. Tuck your toes, walk your hands back, bend your knees here, and really round on the way up. And let's keep it going. Hinge. And if any of this doesn't feel good right away, you can drop onto your knees. That's not a problem. Okay. Take it nice and slow. We're into a plank first. Remember, this is the option if you need to. Knees and then lift. Squeeze your butt when you're in the cobra. Tuck your toes, rock back, and walk your hands to your feet. We got a lot more of these guys, so hopefully you're enjoying them. I think they feel wonderful at the end of a day. Rock back and drop to the knees if you'd like. Really think about rolling your shoulders back in place. Sometimes we roll them forward, roll them back, and walk our hands back. We're going to try to get 3 more of those in right now. So a little bit more focus on that hamstring release. Warming up through the bottoms of your feet by really rolling onto your toes, pushing back into your heels. Rock back, come forward, elbows bend, and lift. Now tuck your chin in your cobra. And then rock back. 2 more. And then we'll be sick of cobras for the day and we'll be ready to move on. Good. Take it forward and all the way down. And last one right here. Walk those hands back. And take it on down one more time. All right, that feels pretty good. Feeling loose. If that's all we do, we're probably good to go. But we are going to do a little bit more just to wake up the body in all areas. And rock back and walk your hands to your feet. Good. Big knee bend. Roll it all the way up. We are going to go back to that big knee bend. So take your feet at least hip distance apart. Okay, if you need to go wider, you're welcome to do that. We're going to go down and do a nice deep squat. Okay, if your knees don't allow you to do that, then just go down as low as you can. I want you to lift your hips high, hamstring stretch, bend the knees, and roll it all the way up. Let's do that again. Deep squat down. Okay, lift your hips. If you can't hold your toes, hold somewhere. And soften the knees, roll up. Let's do 2 more here. Good. Again, if you need to have your feet wider to drop your hips, that's great. Soften these, roll up. Last one. Great hip mobility here. Lengthening through the Achilles as well. Oftentimes that gets a little tight and we do not want it to snap. So one more time. Drop down low. All right, moving right along. So into a lunge position here. So we're gonna lunge down, okay? Back knee on the ground. You're gonna let your back toes relax. And you're just gonna come on back into a hamstring stretch. Good, and then rock forward. And if it feels good, I'd like you to lift your arms up. And then rock back, same leg, hamstring stretch for the front. Do two more here. Really opening the front of the body. And last one. Oh. Good. All we're gonna do is switch to the other side. So take the other leg, lunge. So really let those hips drop, arms come up, and flex the front foot as you tip forward. And it's okay if that front leg stays a little bit bent, especially as you're warming up. Okay, the goal here is the hip hinge. So keep going, let's do two more. And last big one right here. And done. All right, guys, go ahead and come on up and go back to a lunge position this time, okay? We're gonna keep our back knee off the ground. So you're gonna lunge down, hold. We're gonna rotate towards that front leg. Big stretch. And step forward. And then take your other leg back in a lunge. And rotate. If you need to drop your back knee, it's no problem, but our goal here is rotation, and again, lengthening through the flexors. And one more time. Open it up. Really stretch that arm open. Even throw it back a little further than you think it needs to go. We're going to stand all the way back up here. So, elbows out to the side, feet underneath the hips. Round your back forward. Bring your elbows, try to touch, and then open wide. Now, while you're doing this, it's really common to arch your back, okay, like this. We want to squeeze our butt to really keep our spine straight. And let's do two more. This next one, I'm going to actually, if you have a wall or a chair or a table or something close by, if you need to do it on the ground, you can too, but I'm going to show you with, I have my deck right here, I'm going to show it on. So what I want you to do next, okay, is to come up with a kneeling thoracic spine stretch. You're going to bring your elbows together. You're going to drop them onto a surface, whether it's a table, chair, whatever it is. And then I want you to just let your chest hang down. And you're going to feel that stretch right through your mid-back. So if you're up against the wall, you're right here. And letting that chest drop down. Great opener for the back. We get really locked into position in our rounded spine. So come on up out of that, and then let's do it one more time. Drop those elbows to the wall or your platform. Let your chest drop down. I also notice the stretching my triceps. And release. Good. Go ahead and come on up. All right, moving on, guys. Quick quad stretch here. You're gonna take it into a quad stretch, right? And you're gonna kick forward into a Tin Man. And then right back up. So work in balance. So hold. And then reach across for that Tin Man, and then right back up. Good. And one more time. Good. And switch to the other side. Bring it up. If it's real tight, don't pull too hard. Okay, we're just loosening up. And reach across the body. Just swing it whenever you're ready. Good. Try to touch those toes, or ankle or knee, wherever you can reach to. One more time. Right here. And done. Step your feet wide. Just get those legs lunging side to side. Allowing your knee to line up right over your ankle. And then reach towards your foot. So opposite hand, opposite foot, reach for it. Very good. We're going to take this into a lunging windmill. So as you lunge, you're going to reach and open, and then reach and open. Making sure the hips are still dropping low. And one more on each side. Good, last one there. And release. All right, take your arms, cross them forward, across the body. Whew. right, then up overhead, trying to clap behind your back. Just tap those fingers together, clap behind your back. And last thing you're gonna do is roll your shoulders back into place. All right, so like I said, today we have some different stuff going on, different patterns of work, different lengths of intensity, bringing back some things we haven't done for a while that you're gonna remember, 30, 20, 10s, if anybody remembers that. But first things first, you're gonna grab your lower set of weights, okay? If you only have, if like your lowest ones are like 3s, then maybe don't do those, okay? Like start with 5s at least, okay? Minimum 5. But we're gonna start here with clean and press. It's a big movement, okay? I'm gonna go over it real quick. I'm gonna give you 2 options. So what I want you to do is start with your hands, okay, on your weights, shoulders rolled back into place, feet are under hips, okay? So you're gonna start by pulling those weights up and holding here in a clean, okay? So again, so you're gonna come up, hold, okay? Feel your back contract, yep. So hold there, okay? The next part of that move is to sink deeper into the hips and then drive the weight straight up. And then you're gonna catch them down and then just slowly replace them down. So let's do it again together real quick. So we come up, hold, okay? Press up, catch back down, elbows come up and over the top, and you're done. Okay, now if that doesn't feel good on your shoulders, here's what you're gonna do. Okay, you're gonna do a bicep overhead press. Just keep it real narrow if you need to. It's a little safer on the shoulders. You just decide what's best for you. So starting with 60 seconds on the clock, right? Our big bilateral work together is going to be 60 seconds. Then we're going to do unilateral in between. And then we'll go back and add more weight and hit that bilateral exercise again. So clean and press. I want you guys to go moderate to high intensity to begin with. So go ahead and begin. Clean, press, catch, and flip. You want to get those elbows underneath your weights in the clean and in the catch. Okay, and again, modification. You curl, press, catch, and you put it down. Either way is fine. If you can notice my legs, you can see that they're moving. As I catch, they bend. As I catch again, they bend. So you're really absorbing the weight into those big muscles of your legs. Good. Moderate to high intensity. So if you've got the moves, and you feel like you can work a little harder, go ahead and do that. Now when you start thinking about your core, engage it, pull it to your back, especially as you're driving up. And one more time, and time is up. All right, take a quick recovery here. Now check this out. We're gonna do single arm, right, and then left. All right, so all that looks like, reach towards your knees, okay? Your hips go back, you clean, press, catch, and then set it down. Or not set it down, but push it down. So let's go ahead and start with our right side. Get that timer going here. Sorry, I can't see, the sun is so bright. All right, here we go. So right side, I'm nearing you. I know it might feel a little awkward. That's okay. Just go through that same movement pattern. Get under, press. You're gonna feel your obliques having to stabilize you so that you don't tilt to one side. And remember, if at any time going overhead is bothering you, you can just clean and then push it back down. Clean, push it down. Great way to modify if you need to. Switch arms. Okay, go to that left side. Remember, you're controlling the weight on the way down. You're not just letting the weight drop. Control it as you push down. Now we're doing high reps tonight. You can notice that already, okay, by doing the same type of exercise multiple times through. So you are gonna feel muscle fatigue tonight, tomorrow, and done. Now check this out. If you have heavier weight, this is where you're gonna grab it. If you don't have heavier weight, just do exactly what you're gonna do or what you've already done. But if you have heavier weight, I want you to challenge yourself. 1 more minute, both arms, clean and press. Okay, I know it might be slower. You're gonna work harder because of that extra weight. Only 1 minute. Ready, set, and go. Remember, use your legs. Squat down, clean, press. Now, if you have heavier weight, as those weights go overhead, you've really got to engage the core so that we don't arch our backs. Another option if you need it, maybe one arm, And then the other. If your weights are so heavy that doesn't work, just do what you need to do. This is the only time that we're gonna do this heavy weight for clean and press. So don't feel like you have to save any energy. Come on, 20 seconds to go. I know it's hard. I grab my 15s and I don't usually use those. Some of you use 15s all the time and you're thinking, man, you're kind of being a weenie, but I've adapted to my 8s. Woo, come on. I think we can get one more in right now. Let's do it together. Get under, press, and done. All right, now, at the end of every round, we've got an isometric challenge. It's gonna involve those same muscles that you just worked. So you can either choose your light or heavy weights. It's up to you, it's 30 seconds long. Here's what it looks like. You're gonna hold a clean, okay? So clean isn't resting your weights on your shoulders. It's that engaged portion of the clean and press. So your upper back is feeling this work right through the traps. All right, you ready? 30 seconds on the clock. And let's go. Hold it up, knees are soft. Really drive those shoulder blades together. Hold, hold, hold. Imagine you've got a big bar, like a big barbell, that you're holding up off of your chest. Your chin is tucked in. Keep holding here, guys. I know it's hard. If your elbows are sneaking in and you don't have any issues with your shoulders, pull them out. Good job, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Good. To finish off this round, okay? 30, 20, 10, cardio. We're gonna pick up the intensity. Now what that means is 30 seconds of low to moderate of the exercise, 20 seconds of hard or high, and then 10 seconds all out. So jumping jacks is your exercise. So it's 1 minute, but you know what? We're gonna do it 2 times through. So, are you ready? Where is that? Hold on, wait. Let me get my timer here. And begin, low intensity. So that can look like this, okay? It can look slow, controlled. Should feel pretty good to get those arms moving. Shake out a little bit. Now be mindful, your heels are touching the ground every time you jack. Remember, option, right there. Come on. You gotta have a little bit of room to grow with these 30, 20, 10s. Are you ready? We're gonna pick up the pace, pick up the intensity. 20 seconds, maybe you go faster, maybe you just go lower if speed isn't your thing. But the intensity is changing in your heart rate. Come on. Now there's no recovery after this first minute. We're gonna go right into the next one. Okay, we go fast, we go hard. 10 seconds, as hard and as fast as you can go. Come on, tap those fingers overhead every single time. Come on, come on, come on. 3, 2, we slow it back down. We slow it back down, we don't stop. We just go back to that 30 seconds of low to moderate. Good, bracing the core. Woo! This is how we're gonna get our cardio in tonight, is after every round, 2 minutes of 30, 20, 10s. I think that's kind of fun. Hope you do too. Are you ready? Pick up the intensity. Come on. Drive those heels to the ground. We've got it. Good. Should be a little hard to breathe. I'm going to ask you to go breathless in 5 seconds. So make sure that you have somewhere that you can work towards. Ready, set, come on. Go big. Think about your Tabata. That hard. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Woo. All right. Walk it out, guys. Woo. All right, that was a 6-minute set of work. You did awesome. Now we get to do another one with new exercises. So bent over rows, focusing mid back. Okay, you can do wide rows, you can do narrow rows, it doesn't matter to me. Shoulders are back, looks like this, both hands holding your lighter set of weights, either here or here, either one. Maybe you want to do underhand, that's great too. Okay, then we'll do singles, and we'll up the weight for that last round. Okay, so 1 minute on the clock. Woo! I'm kicking my butt a little bit. Here we go. Ready, set, and begin. So rows. Again, your tailbone is slightly tilted up, your chest is lifted. You're reaching down towards your knees, but controlling the weight in both directions. Now, sometimes it's easy to just go through the motions with this move. We just kind of push and pull, okay? But I want you to draw the shoulder blades together. Pinch, and then slowly release. Pinch. Take your time to really get the work out of this exercise. If this bothers your neck, okay, you have the option to do upright rows if you want to. Stay lower on the body. It's going to take the work out of the neck. Sometimes when our traps are already tight, okay, from having our head in a forward position, then doing this kind of stuff doesn't always feel great. So we modify. Come on, stay with me. You got 5 seconds left. And then we're just going to do single arm. And time's up. Okay, set it down for a minute. Whew. And single arm coming your way. Grab a weight in your right hand. And let's go. Pull. Now, knees are still bent. You're still getting that squeeze at the top. Do you feel it? Come on. Pull. Pull. Activate the muscles. Don't just go through the motions. Remember, this one's 30 seconds on each side. Now, sometimes it's common to have our hand right here on our leg for support. Try not to. Try to have that hand off to the side. It works your core a little bit more. Switch sides, right here. Whew. Come on. Remember, get that pinch at the top. I love rows because they're not just working your back, you're also feeling this in your biceps, your shoulders. Whew. Those birds are exceptionally loud. I don't know if you can hear them, but they are talking tonight. Come on, 8 seconds to go. Now, I know you're thinking, man, I don't know if I want to go heavier, but you know what? I want you to give it a try. Even if you have to drop weight halfway. Time's up. Okay, 15 seconds. We're going to start that minute round with heavier weight. Again, if you need to, you can drop weight halfway, okay? So pick it up. Make sure you bend your knees and push your hips back. Shoulders down and back. Ready? Let's go. Come on, pull. And pull. Remember, you're still getting that pinch at the top. Maybe you do a couple wide and a couple narrow. Come on. With heavier weight, your core has to work so much harder. Do you feel that? Just to brace your body, to keep you in good posture. Come on, we are at the halfway point right now. So if you're maxed out and you need to, you can drop weight, but if you're motivated by a little bit of pain, then stick with me, guys. Stick with it. Remember, no more rows after this. Come on. Control on the way back down. Come on, we've got 10 seconds left. I know it's hard. We're changing things in our workout to change our body, to make it stronger. And time's up. Get it down. All right. We're ready for that isometric hold. Now, you can probably guess, okay, your isometric hold, the bent over row. So it looks like this. You're going to hold in the up position. You can use your lighter weights if you want to. Ready, set, and hold. Shoulders are relaxed away from ears. You're working on that pinch that you just did throughout the other 2 minutes of work. 3 minutes, I should say. Come on. It's not much longer. Maybe you can bring those elbows up a little higher. Pull the shoulder blades closer together. Come on, you've got 8 seconds. Come on, pull those weights. I know, especially if you're lifting your heavy ones, good for you. 3, 2, 1, and time is up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so to get the heart rate up for these 30, 20, 10s, we're gonna start with shuffles. Our end goal is to do jump lunges, all right? Now that might not be for everybody, but shuffles right here are your moderate, okay? Then back lunge with a little hop. Lunge, hop, okay, is next. And then for your 10 seconds, I want you to try to get jump lunges. Now, if those don't work for you, then just do a shuffle and just increase the intensity as we go. We're ready to rock. Here it comes. Time starts right now. So shuffle feet, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Arms and legs, maybe it's a heel dig instead of a shuffle. But whatever's happening, your knees are bent, arms are moving. Here we go. Sorry, you might get a few extra shuffles. Timer was a little off. That's all right. Feels good to shuffle it out. So again, cross lateral movement. Think about your arms and legs. Opposite arms and legs moving together. Ready to go here in 3, 2. We're gonna take that lunge to the back. So we lunge, hop together, lunge, hop together. Okay, it's just a little baby hop. That brings up that intensity. It also gets us ready for the jumps in just a minute. Come on. Again, you're feeling those big muscles work. You're feeling your heart rate go up. Ready, set. Full on jump lunges. Let's go. I want you to think about the up portion of this movement. So not the pressure down, but popping right back up. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Shuffle. Woo. I need that shuffle. I don't know about you. The real burner is not even in the 10, it's the 20, isn't it? So again, if you feel like you can't get your heart rate down with shuffling, dig your heels. Always options. All right, start thinking about that 20-second set. Okay, the lunge with the hop. Ready, set, let's go. Lunge, little hop, lunge. Remember, it's that upward focus. Come on, pop, pop. That's gonna get you ready for the next part. 10 seconds coming in. 5. Ready? Let's knock it out. Come on. Stay on those back toes. Don't try to set your back heel down. Right until that buzzer goes off. Woo! In 3, 2, 1, time. Man. Bringing back some plyos from last week. Woo. Take a big recovery. All right. Kettlebell swings. Coming your way. So, if you have kettlebells, great, use them. If not, weights, dumbbells are just great. Okay, it looks like this. Both arms or both weights together. You can start with your moderate weight. Okay, weight swing between the legs. We're hinging at our hips, starting at a flat back. Swing, squeeze, right? And then we'll go to single arm, okay, right here. Again, having to stabilize with the trunk here. We'll do the other side, and then we'll increase the weight. So, starting with the 60-second set, really focusing on the back of the legs, squeezing your back as you rise up, and here comes your timer right here. Kettlebell swings, and let's go. Good, and if you want to do deadlifts instead of kettlebell swings for something less intense, you have that option. Kettlebell swings also work on grip strength. So, if it feels a little awkward to hold both weights, just know that your hands are getting stronger, your forearms are getting stronger. Everything happening right now for a reason. Come on. Nice job, nice job. Come on. Hinge all the way over, flat back, belly button parallel to the ground. Good, only 20 seconds to go. Maybe you want to count your swings. How about 10 seconds more? Come on, you got this. I got 5 more swings. And 1 more all together, and done. All right, set 1 weight down. Get a quick breather, and then we're gonna go into our singles. Ready? Time starts here in 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's 30 seconds. Now if you dropped weight and it's too light, pick up one of your heavier weights. No big deal, right? You guys know you're strong. Nice job, nice job. Let that weight hang as dead as it can. We got time for 2 more before we switch hands. So go ahead and switch midair if you want to. And get right after it. Now, when you're doing the single arm work, sometimes we tend to kind of rock to one side. Make sure that kettlebell goes right between your legs, right under your belly button. Oh. You get excited to add some more weight on this one? Working on some powerful movement here with those hamstrings. And 2 more. Come on, last one. Done. All right. In 15 seconds, we're going to start our full set with added weight. Now, with this heavier weight, I really want your hips to be moving. Hips back, thrust forward. Without arching your back, squeeze your butt and thrust forward. Ready? Set. Here we go. Come on. Now, maybe you can't do both your heavy weights. Maybe you want to just do one heavy weight, one lightweight. That's okay. Whatever works. I have to do that because I can't actually hold both of my weights. My hands are too little. If this is starting to hurt your low back, okay, drop weight or change to a deadlift. Or squeeze your butt harder, and maybe that'll help too. Now, the good news is you're over halfway. Come on. Use those hips. Good. Micro bend in your knee. It's not a squat. You got this, only 10 seconds. I bet we can get 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more for good measure, and done. Put those weights down. Oh, man. Move your legs a little bit. That was rough. Okay, so your isometric hold is going to be a 30-second warrior 3 on each leg, okay? So warrior 3, couple different options here, okay? You can hold with your arms back, out to the side, or right here, okay? Either one is fine. But I want your back leg off the ground. If your hip tends to rotate open, I want you to close it up so hip bones are pointed toward the ground. You're gonna feel your ankle wobble a little bit, that's all right. So no weight, just body weight only. Ready? Choose one leg, and let's go for it. Remember, arms can be out. If that bothers your shoulders or back, right by your side. Your standing leg is bent. A little bit more than a micro bend. Come on. Think about that opposite hip. Is it opening? Can it close up a little bit? Good, just 8 seconds left right here. This should be challenging, especially after all of those kettlebell swings. And switch legs quickly. Quickly, quickly. If you're on your mat, you may want to get off your mat. Come on, you got this. You got this. Oh. It's fine. Can you straighten out your body and make it a little bit more of a plank? From heel to crown of your head. Can you get your belly button parallel to the ground? Come on, almost there. 5 seconds. We've got this. 3, 2, and time is up. All right. To finish this up with our cardio. Single leg skips, okay? So what that looks like. Now, I know you're thinking, man, how am I going to do that? The first round, okay, is a tap back, power knee. Tap, power. Tap, that's your moderate, okay? And then just a little baby hop here, okay, as you go into your moderate high, and then power as fast as you can for your high intensity. Then we're gonna do one leg, and then we're gonna do the other leg, and that's our 2 minutes, okay? So don't stress over that. Just 2 minutes total, 1 minute on each leg. So get that other timer going. Ready? Okay, starting with your 30 seconds moderate. Okay, still powering up. Right? Again, thrusting those hips forward just like we practiced. So little tap back. I want you to power your arms at the same time. So it's like hold, hold. Already you're starting to feel your core, right? Standing legs already getting tired. All right, adding a little baby hop. Tap, heel to toe, power off the ground. Again, if that's not for you, stay with the first level. We get most tired in this 20-second set, don't we? So that's okay. We've got it. It's just like finding your balance, getting ready. And here we go. Last 10 seconds. Come on, drive, drive, drive. Get off the ground as high as you can. Straight up. Come on, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 1 more. Switch. Tap. Fire. on, be intentional. Bend, lift. Should feel the heart rate coming back down. Woo. Great for your balance. Now getting ready, add that little hop. This may not be your dominant side, so you may have to work a little harder. That's okay. Little hop, heel to toe. You also land toe to heel. Rolling right through that foot. Come on, you've got this. In 8 seconds, we're gonna put the speed on. Are you ready? Are you set? Come on, everybody. Speed it up. Highest intensity possible. Barely touching the ground, just enough to launch again. Come on, go. Go. 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, man. All right. Are you feeling the change ups? Feeling like, man, I kind of knew what was coming for boot camp, but hopefully tonight you're feeling challenged. Okay, we have got 2 more rounds, but I don't know if we're gonna make it through all of it. So we're gonna for sure do 1. We'll see what the time looks like, and then we may have to jump right into core, but hopefully we can get 2 more rounds in. So bicep curls. These are pretty easy. We've had a lot of big lower leg movements. So this one, bicep curls, starting with your lighter weight. You can walk around a little bit, okay? And then single arm, and then double arm. All right, you ready? Pick up your lighter weights. And here we go. Bicep curls, we stand nice and tall. You can do hammer curls with your palms in. You can do palms up. Whatever you like. Slowly moving through those movements. So while we're doing these, I want you to also be thinking about our focus for a nutritional focus for the week, okay? Which you guys get to have a little input in, because I like to hear from you too. So our focus for this week is quick summer fixes of meals and food prep, okay? So by this time, I don't know about you, but summer gets hard to cook because you're like, it is hot. I don't feel like doing anything like that. I don't want to stay in the kitchen, whatever. So I want you to think about some of the things that you do already, okay, that are quick tips for healthy meals in your week, okay? And we're gonna share a little bit at the end. So I'll tell you mine in a little bit here. And time is up. Set those weights down. Now, you can go heavier, right, when you're doing your single arm, if you want to, because it's only 30 on each side. But just know you gotta pick up those heavy weights against your hand. So here we go. 3, 2, stand tall and curl it out. Come on. It's okay if it's slower. Remember, you're controlling all the way down. Full stretch at the bottom. Woo. So one thing I've been doing for the past couple weeks is, and I know this isn't everybody's, schedule or whatever, but I've been prepping meat at night. I've been throwing it in my smoker in the morning for a couple of hours, get that nice smoky flavor, and then I throw it in the crock pot for the rest of the day. So I'm just telling you, it's a great way to cook a bunch of meat at one time, change up the flavor a little bit, switch arms if you haven't switched arms. Okay, so that's one thing we've been doing. We've been doing pork roast, we've been doing salmon. If you don't have a smoker, obviously that doesn't work for you, but you could still prep your meat ahead of time, and you could grill it in the morning when it's not hot, right? And then if you're going somewhere at night or you're, whatever, you have cold meat to throw with your veggies. And time is up. All right, so getting ready for those big weights coming your way. You can even smoke salmon in the oven, I found out. So if you don't have a smoker, something you can do. All right, pick up the heavy weights. Ready? 1 minute. This is gonna be challenging. You're gonna need to bend your knees a little bit, especially if you added weight. The biggest thing here is that we're not using momentum like this to get our weights up. Full control. And again, there's no shame in dropping weight halfway through if you need to. Whew. Good. The other thing we love to do is I like to prepare salads that taste better as they sit in the fridge. Cabbage. We've been doing a lot of jicama, if you've ever had jicama before.
salad kind of just marinates in the fridge and tastes better day after day. So we do that a lot so that we don't have to be in the kitchen at night cooking. Come on. We got this. 10 seconds left. Almost there. Let's get one more together. Come on. And done. All right, set that weight down. Now, isometric bicep hold. This is a great way to burn out the muscles because you're just holding at a nice steady angle. Ready to go here in 3 seconds. Okay, there's not a lot of stress on that joint. So hold it tight right here. I want you to actively squeeze your biceps. Don't just hold the weight, but actively squeeze as well. Okay, feel that muscle getting shorter. Now, if you're kind of rounded forward, maybe you have heavy weight, I want you to open up. Think about pressing your elbows to a wall, imaginary wall behind you. Feel the difference in your posture there? Maybe you want to open those elbows out to the side, just for a little extra challenge. Come on, you got this. 3, 2, 1, and time is up. All right, cardio coming your way. Ready for it? Squat thrust. I know, mean. Here's what it looks like, okay? Modified, walking back, and stepping up, okay? Adding a little bit more, just slowly jump, slowly squat, no jump at the top. And then for the fire up, it's a full squat thrust, jumping in all directions. Now, if you need to, you're gonna just do squats in place, and then you're gonna do squat pulses, and then you're gonna do squat jumps. So you choose which one works for you. But we're doing 30, 20, 10s here. Changing it up. All right, here's my timer, ready? Squat thrust, moderate. So get wide in your squat, walk or slow jump back. You know what your moderate feels like. Everybody's a little different on this one, so you gotta listen to your body. Good, good, keep coming. We got time for one more, and then we gotta fire it up. Okay, adding a little bit more, come on. Maybe it's just going a little bit faster. But when you're in that plank, your core is engaged, right? No sway in the back. I want you to set a goal right now of how many squat thrusts you're gonna do in 10 seconds. I'm gonna try for 3. Ready, set, go. Come on. It's okay to beat your goal. And we slow it right back down. Time's up. Slow it down. Remember, walk back if you need to. Woo. Hopefully you met your goal. You get a chance to redeem yourself on this next 10-second set. Coming your way, guys. Adding the intensity right here. Ready, set. It's a little jump back if you weren't already doing that. Reach to the top. It's a soft landing, toe to heel. All right, in 5 seconds, we're going. You're gonna count your reps. Ready, set, everybody go. Come on, meet or beat your previous reps. Done. Oh, take a walk. Woo. All right, guys. Good news. We got time for one more round. So we're gonna do it. So here's what it looks like. Side lunges with weight, okay? So you're gonna hold both weights in your hands. You're gonna lunge to the side, and you're gonna press up the center. Okay, lunge to the other side. You're gonna press up the center. We're alternating back and forth. If you don't wanna go overhead, you're gonna lunge, and you're just gonna row. Okay, that's fine too. Or you can just use body weight and don't worry about the upper body stuff. That's totally fine. All right, 1 minute. Then when we change it up, we're just gonna do one side at a time, one weight at a time. Sorry, the sun's so bright I can't see. All right, here we go. 60 seconds. Alternating right here. lunge, and press up the center. If you only have one weight, no problem. Use it. Making sure that you're like pretending to sit down in a chair when you do that lunge and not rounding our backs. Try to reach as low as you can with those weights. Come on, we got this. Over halfway. That's the good news. Come on. Can you give me 3 more on each side? Maybe it's only 2, but I'm going to shoot for 3. Yeah, I'm right on the money. 1 more on each side. Come on. And time is up. Set those weights down. Now, getting ready. You're going to be reaching across your body. So if you're moving to the right, your weight's in your left hand, and you're driving up, okay? So one side, and we'll quickly switch to the other side. Ready, set, let's go to the right. Left hand has the weight. Now those of you that want to challenge, I want you to lift your knee. Okay, that's not for everybody. You'll have to control that weight as well. Good job, good job. Woo. I got time for 2 more on this side. We're gonna quickly make that change. Here it comes. Quickly change to the other side, lunge. Start by just tapping first. If you feel like the balance is good, bring it up. Now think about your knee. Are you pressing over your foot, or are you stopping right on top of your foot? Knee alignment, so critical to prevent injury. Come on, let's do 1 more together. 1 more. Now you know this is gonna get harder, isn't it? Okay, here's what happens. We try to add some weight. Now, maybe it's 1 heavy, 1 light. That's okay. Maybe you're going big. I'm gonna try to go big here. Ready? Let's go. Remember, it's okay if you slow down. Alternating sides here. Lunge. It's okay if you just pull those weights up. You don't have to go overhead. Remember what I said, every time you go overhead with heavy weights, your core is pulled tight to brace. Nice work, nice work. Over halfway, right here. Come on, can you do this for 15 seconds longer? My answer is yes. I hope yours is too. Woo. Come on, finish strong. This is your last one. And done. All right, now, hold this isometric exercise. Here's what it looks like. It's a single leg squat with the leg out to the side. So you're gonna start balancing on your right leg. Your hips are back, so we're not leaning, okay? Hips are back. Now if you can't get the leg to float off the ground, tap it as far out to the side as you can, knee lined up with your middle foot, okay? If you get that leg off the ground, I want you to hold that. We're gonna do only 15 seconds on each side, so real quick. Okay, ready? Set, and here we go. So hold, brace, line up your knee, take straight down the middle, hold. Press your big toe to the ground, it will help. Come on, if you want to press the heels of your hands together, that also helps. And switch, other side. Hold, 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 butt back. Stay, stay, stay. Come on, we got this. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and time is up. Okay, we're gonna do 1 30, 20, 10 for cardio, and that's it. That's all we have time for. You ready for it? It's skaters. Yep, I know, we just did all that lateral movement, so we're just gonna keep it coming. All right, 30, 20, 10, ready? Skaters, low impact, set, and go. You tap. Remember, swing your arms. Just tap. Back knee still bends, but it's moderate intensity. You have one final chance to work 10-second highest intensity possible. That's it. Good. Kind of swoop down in the middle here. Swoop down. You're getting ready for a jump, and it's going to be a big jump side to side. Ready? Set. Let's go. Jump, hold. Jump, hold. Kind of that explosive movement that we did last week with the plyos. Landing in that soft knee. When we go into our highest intensity, it's low and it's fast, okay? So it's smaller movement, lower to the ground. Ready? Set, only 10 seconds left. Let's go, fast. Now, if that's not safe for your knees, stay with the wider movement. Come on, jump, jump, jump. Time is up. Woo. All right, walk it out. You guys killed it tonight. Now, our add-on core challenge for this week is push-ups. If you've ever done enough push-ups, you know your core braces every time you push back up off the ground. So we're gonna start with those in case we don't get to everything. So 10 push-ups, that's not so bad. 10 push-ups, knees or toes. I prefer you do them on your toes, that's only 10. And then we'll work through our other add-on core work. Ready? Push-up position. Whew. Sweat is dripping. Here we go. 10 of them. Ready, set. Your choice how you do them. Count them out at your own pace. Just recover when you're done. I'm going to rock back and stretch when I'm done here. Okay, we're going to do these a little out of order, but that's okay. Next step, we're going to go into our plank toe tap. So on your elbows, if you want to make these faster, do plank jacks, right? Where both legs go at the same time. 10 on each side. Ready? Or 10 total jacks. Here we go. 1. Hips are stable. I'm on 8s on either side. As soon as you're done, take a stretch. Whew. And we have side planks next, so 30 seconds on each side. Roll over, get into your side plank. Time is going right now if you want to make this more challenging. You add a leg lift up and down, or maybe just hold the star in your side plank. Either one's great. They both work. Maybe you need to be on one knee because you're pooped. That's okay too. You got 10 seconds left in this plank. Give it your best. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side real quick. Option to lift that leg if you can. Come on, stay with it, guys. You are only 8 seconds away from being done with your plank. And time is up. All right, you're gonna come to your feet. Now, the last part of our core challenge was our wood choppers, but we're gonna do them without weight, and they're gonna be more of a stretch. So let's try this out together. Take your hands together, rotate to one side, squeeze your butt, come up the middle, and stay. And then switch sides. Oh, it feels good. It should feel really awesome on your back as you extend all the way up. Okay, remember we kind of get locked in a forward position, so we want to extend those arms up. Good. And since you're not using weight, if it feels good and you want to rock back a little bit, you have the option to do that. Maybe you want to take your hands apart and let them swing and then reach up. That is also a great option. Just make sure your knees are bending. Good, we're gonna do 2 more on each side. And last one, and hold at the top. Put your hands together. Good, I want you to cross your right leg over your left. The right leg crosses over the left. And we're just gonna go down toward that right leg with our fingertips and right back up. And down you go. And if that hurts your back, then just go halfway. All the way up. One more time. This time we're going to circle. So start with the right foot and then circle over all the way up and around and done. Switch legs. So now left leg's on top. Hands come down to the inside of that left foot and then up the middle. Great hip release. Hamstring, IT band. One more. On this next one, make a circle. So all the way down, travel up and around, and unwind. All right. Take your elbows out to the side. Soften your knees. Good. I want you to bring your hands together, elbows together, look down. Lift your elbows. I know this isn't too bad, but we're going to deepen this stretch here in a minute. Elbows open. This time, bring your palms together and take your right hand out and your left hand in. So just kind of turn your palms towards one another. Press your elbows together and lift your elbows up. Look down through that window and then open up. And then bring the hands back together and switch. Now the other hand comes in, elbows squeeze together, lift the elbows up. And open wide and release. Couple hip circles here. Good, just get some mobility in those hips. Whew. We're gonna reach behind and grab a hold of that leg and then lean back into our hand. From here, set your foot all the way back, press your heel to the ground, and then just roll through the bottom of the foot as you kind of rise up and down. And then keep the heel down and open your arms out to the side and turn your thumbs down and press back. And let's get that other leg, okay? Circle it up and around. A little grinding and popping here. And take the leg up behind. Lift up, lean back. And drop your foot to the ground. This time, reach your hands up. And pull your elbows to your ribs. Palms are open wide. And go ahead and lift up and down on that back foot a couple times. And then hold. And release. And you guys are all done. Woo! Shake it out, man. I don't know about you, that kicked my butt. Was that hard? Yeah, especially if you had two weights. If you only had one set of weight, it was maybe not quite in that same intensity level. But if you ever doing workouts on your own, it's a great way to challenge yourself a little bit. You know, you're like, go light on one round, next round heavier, and then you can even go back to the light if you want to. Just changing it up like that is really causes your body not to know what's going on as much and not being able to adapt to those workouts. So another reason that we work on adaptability or trying to fight adaptability in workouts is injury prevention. So, you know, you do the same thing all the time, right? Then you have more likely and more prone to be injured in certain areas. And so changing it up, always good. Okay, did you guys think about any of your, we just have a couple minutes because I know you guys probably got to hop off and go eat dinner, but thinking about one or two quick tips that you have that you want to share, things that you're doing to quickly prep healthy food for the summer when it's smoking hot. No. Everybody all at once.
Everybody at once.
Yeah, we've gotten in the habit of like grill one thing and then just stick it on a salad because we do not have air conditioning and we live in a basement.
Yeah.
So at least we inherited a curbside grill from some in-laws, and that's been a godsend.
Yeah.
Summer.
Perfect. So you look like you want to say something.
No.
He does our grilling.
Oh, good, good.
I prep a lot of vegetables and fruit, just pre-cut stuff, because I take a lot to work too, just eat.
Yeah.
So either the mini carrots and take celery, and always have watermelon on hand. That's one of my favorites.
Oh,
So
yeah.
always have that cubed up, and blueberries.
Okay. Good, good.
The melons are really good right now, for sure.
The melons, is that what you said?
Yeah.
They're amazing.
So, yeah, we grill, like if I'm going to grill something for the night, I'll put two or three more pieces on so that I have them for the next couple nights and can do them with a salad or some pasta.
Yep.
That's true.
We do a lot of hard-boiled eggs too. I throw like boil a bunch of hard-boiled eggs, and then it's like any meal that you want, you just have protein ready to go, you know? So even if you're just like running out the door, you're like, oh, bring the salt and pepper with you and shake it on the eggs. It's good to
I
go.
just froze a bunch of those accidentally. They got in the back of my fridge and it was too full. They all
Oh no.
Eggs.
Yes.
Ah,
We'd eaten most of them. There were only 2 left that froze.
I'm
but
sure they'd probably be fine.
it felt kind of slimy.
I would.
That's when you make egg salad and you just call it good.
Or feed it to the dog, and there's his protein.
That too. That works too. For sure. Well, cool, you guys. We'll have more. We'll talk more about that on Wednesday, and then obviously on Friday, Victoria will have some cool stuff for you as well. But yeah, just keep thinking about those, those tricks and tips. And if you have any questions or you need some fresh ideas, just let me know. Okay. All right. You guys are
All right.
awesome tonight. Sweet
Bye.
Wednesday.